Malawi in southern Africa, beautiful landscapes, a vibrant hustle and bustle, dejected poverty. We are in one of the world's poorest countries. Climate change is threatening food as well as nutrition security. Clean water is scarce and a lack of hygiene causes serious diseases to spread, a vicious circle that Welthungerhilfe is striving to overcome. From Malawi's capital Lilongwe, we drive south to Sete, a small village with a population of just 190 people in the district of Dedza. Mary Singa lives here with her 4 children. Her husband has left Malawi in search of a job and spends most of the year working in South Africa. A year ago, Mary joined the Adkanzinwandani Community Health Club. The club, established by Welthungerhilfe, is dedicated to improving hygiene and sanitation standards and promoting a nutritious diet, in order to ensure a healthy future for all. The results are visible. Most of the club members now have their own toilet on the premises and a hand-washing facility right next to it. In addition, every family member uses his or her own cup when drinking water from the bucket. This minimizes the risk of infection in case one of them falls ill.
Thanzi lake la banja langa lino ndinali mwa mmodzi ovutitsitsa ku matenda koma ndidambophunzira ku kalabu izi zintazibwetsa kunyumba una ndondono kusintha kwakukulu ku moyo wanga ndi thupi langa lonse ndi banja langa lonse.
The community health clubs are based on the principle of solidarity. Facilitators, trained by Welthungerhilfe, work in a village, where through the clubs they pass on their knowledge to all members. The majority of members are female. Hygiene and nutrition are areas traditionally entrusted to women. Welthungerhilfe is trying to change this by involving more men in the clubs. Simple drawings showing different aspects of hygiene and sanitation issues illustrate what the facilitators explain.
Chito yanga ndikuphulitsa mamembala kuti athe kudziwa za ukhondo okutsana ndi pathupi komanso ndeba nopa muli zimbudzi akumathoma kugwetsa ntchito yani zimbudzi zija.
After the weekly session, the members leave highly motivated. They have a lot of reasons to be proud of their achievements. Wherever members of the community health clubs live, the appearance of the village has visibly changed. The women and men not only address issues of personal hygiene. Their houses are nicely painted, the yards and paths are tidied up. They have truly taken up the triad of cleanliness, hygiene, and sanitation. Nutrition is also part of the approach. Like most club members, Licasina Devisoni has initiated her own backyard garden. Tomatoes, beans, orange sweet potatoes, and pumpkin leaves grow right next to the house. No need for long walks to the field or expenses at the market. Keeping and using small stock is likewise important for nutrition. Around noon, we continue our journey. The Welthungerhilfe project team travels frequently within the project area to support the facilitators. The collaboration with the respective government departments of Malawi is very important for Welthungerhilfe. The government extension workers highly appreciate cooperating with Welthungerhilfe as well.
Pamene amasalira anabizo chinthu ichaso pano anachinyamulaso kubwino kwambiri zedi fondi chinayakanga tuso but ina chuthandizaso ngati fe ku health ndi mbali ina ngati project ndidabizo kuti ngati chinthu ichaso pano chikuyenda bwino kwambiri zedi.
Here in the village of Dawe, most households already have an energy-saving stove, and those who don't are preparing to build one. Dorofina Damatoni and Ishmael Yokonio show us how it's done. Before, people used to place the pots on 3 stones in the open fire, allowing the heat to escape to the sides. But with the new stoves, the heat is channeled directly under the pot, reducing the use of firewood by around 30%. A more eco-friendly way of cooking that at the same time uses natural resources more effectively. All these different examples prove Welthungerhilfe's holistic approach works. The results are visible in all aspects of daily life. We are on our way to the Salima district. Now, at the end of the dry season, all the fields that were not irrigated are dry. Within the villages, Welthungerhilfe reaches out to the adults through the community health clubs. However, they also aim to include the young generation in their program through school health clubs. Percy Chipanda is on his way to visit Chipoka 2 Primary School in the traditional authority Ndindi. In addition to the community health clubs, there are 40 school health clubs supported by the project. In the school clubs, pupils learn about hygiene, sanitation, and balanced nutrition in a playful way. Conveyed in sketches, songs, and plays, the learners quickly understand the lessons and serve as multipliers when they take their knowledge back home to their families. A perfect supplement to the community health clubs.
The school health club, they benefit from the community health club and vice versa. So what they learn here, it matches to what is being taught in the community health club. So we can say that even though there are some that are not in the school health club, but still more, when they go home, they learn something from their households. And what they learn from their parents, they also bring it to the school.
Maphunzira kuti tikhale ndi madimba andioza masamba kunyumba kwathu komanso tikhale ukhondo.
Samba mmanje choko chombudzi kumadya zipatso tisana utsuka kena kunkudye.
Funded by the German government through GIZ as part of the global initiative One World No Hunger, the Welthungerhilfe project has established a total of 224 community health clubs. Through the clubs, the project reaches more than 30,000 people. Taken together, the individual aspects of the project create a more health-conscious and eco-friendly society. The laundry is hung up on washing lines instead of drying on bushes or on the ground. Household members sleep under mosquito nets, and dishes are left to dry on plate racks constructed by members themselves. The community health clubs have improved the lives of people in Malawi, especially in Welthungerhilfe impact areas, bit by bit.
The project of Welthunger was very highly welcomed by the community because they are able now on their own to identify health and hygiene problems and solve problems within their households.
The members of the community health clubs organize cooking demonstrations and cook delicious meals for other village members, prepared with vegetables from their backyard gardens. The meals have become more diverse, following the nutrition education trainings that have also been part of the project. The beneficiaries now prepare various kinds of vegetables with more nutrients and more flavor.
Komaso gulu la zanyamali limathandizira kumanga thupi zonse lupangazi kuti ana kapena matupi mwakuluakulu musamakhale monyenchera.
The Welthungerhilfe community health clubs cannot solve all the problems of rural families in Malawi, but they have an important impact on the people's health. The communities are empowered to independently sustain the beneficial practices. Furthermore, they strengthen the solidarity among the village communities and therefore contribute to a better, healthier future.